Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Let's see what's going on. This is your mid-month check-in, guys. Mid to end of June 2021. Let's see what's going on, my beautiful Aquarius viewers. If you do enjoy the reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it doesn't, you can feel free to check out your other placements as well. Let's see what's going on, Aquarius. Let's pull some cards for your current energy, the person, people, situations surrounding you. Let's see what's going on with my Aquarius people. And I sort of felt this even as I was shuffling. I feel like some of you, we'll see what else wants to come out, but I felt like some of you are reminiscing a little bit about the past, and some of you are feeling like you need to reconnect with people. Like there are maybe some people that, were very helpful to you. You're feeling like, you don't want to lose these helpful people. You don't want to lose these important friendships. And for some reason, maybe it was just difficult in the past period to catch up with people. Obviously, COVID, it was difficult to see people at the best of times, but I feel like for other reasons as well, like maybe you were busy, maybe you had a lot going on mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever the case may be, and maybe you just feel like you lost touch and you're starting to reminisce and be like, you know what, I need to reconnect with these important people to me, people from maybe my childhood or people who I was friends with a long time ago, or who I had that sort of strong connection with. Maybe it's time to reconnect with them. You've done a lot of thinking about that, and I think you've reassessed your goals. Maybe you've reassessed how it is that you want to live your life, and there are certain things that are going to change. And you're still doing a lot of research, I feel. You're still doing a lot of research into different people. You may be connecting with people online. So there may be people who you can't obviously connect with physically. And there may be people that you sort of lost touch with because you had moved away from them, or they had moved away from you and you're in different cities or countries. And so you're starting to reconnect with them again online. Or there may be someone from the past who is coming back. There may be someone who is having that conversation with you, who has reached out to you, and you're open to it. But with that Seven of Swords energy, there was potentially a little bit of a past heartbreak as well. So there may have been someone who was a little bit selfish. There may have been someone who was dealing with you to maybe even deal with their own loneliness. Like they were lonely, and so even though they weren't that interested, they were just kind of stringing you along and sort of keeping you in communication, but really it was just all about them and what they wanted, and they weren't actually interested in anything long term. So I think you still feel a little bit not confused by that situation, but just disappointed that happened. And that's kind of you it's making you a little bit wary about people coming into your life or coming in from the past as well, because you're just not 100% sure about what their intentions are. And, no one wants this. No one wants to get their heart broken again. So that could be what's happening there. But I'm definitely seeing a lot of options, opportunities making themselves available to you. You've actually got a lot of opportunities. You may not think that, and you may be looking to the past because you are not aware of how many new opportunities that you have, but there's actually a lot coming in. There's too much even. We've got a strong Jupiter, Sagittarius energy, and we've got Cups energy around you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and there is of course a lot of air energy. So that's your sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that you could have been dealing with. We've also got Pisces here again with the High Priestess. So basically there are a lot of opportunities, and it is leading to emotional confusion, but you do just need to take a time out. And I feel like I said before, a lot of you do know what you want. You know what your goals are. You kind of know what's important to you. You know what your values are. So you kind of need to make the choice based on that. Make the choice based on your values and what agrees with that, because then you're going to sort of make the right decision, and, you know, that wheel is going to turn in your favor, and you're going to improve your luck in life with regards to the people that you have around you. I am seeing strong relationship energy from this. Yes, it could be opportunities with work or with in other areas of your life, but I'm getting strong romantic or relationship vibes. There's definitely needing to make a decision. It's decision time. I will pull a couple more cards for clarification. A lot of you are having to make a difficult choice. You're thinking about it a lot, and it could be a choice whether to go, you know, to a past person or situation or move on to the future. But yeah, or it could be just making the decision to get into something and you don't know whether you should or not. Should you keep doing what you're doing? Should you keep on the same path, or should you move forward? It's a difficult one because you feel like you don't have all the information, but there could also be information that is accessible to you and you're deliberately keeping your head in the sand about it. And Aquarius, you guys are really, really intelligent. You're, you know, maybe one of the most intelligent signs of the zodiac. And no disrespect to other signs or anyone else who may be watching this, but Aquarius, you are, of course, very mental. You're very intelligent. And this is a funny thing about Aquarius that I've kind of noticed. I feel as though some people see you as a little bit naive, a little bit aloof, but you're not naive. You're just a little bit aloof. And it's almost like you fully understand a situation, and so you almost distance yourself from it. Because you don't need to interact. You don't need to explain. You don't need to, it's like you've already got it. You've already understood what's going on. And so you don't need to talk about it. And so it doesn't like affect you. You don't have a reaction because you already know, you already understand. And that's intuitive as well here with that High Priestess energy. I feel like a lot of you are very intuitive watching this. A lot of you may have even some psychic abilities. So you've got this amazing combination between your mental aptitude and your reasoning and your way of kind of assessing a situation mentally and rationally and logically, but you've also got an intuitive streak which helps you even further. Now, that's all well and good, but sometimes it's almost like you know it and you deliberately shield yourself from it. You deliberately shield yourself from the truth of it. So with you guys in particular, sometimes Two of Swords can mean, you know, someone literally doesn't have the information that they need to make the decision. And so they need to think about it more. They need to gain that information somehow. But it can also mean that this blindfold, you know, this person is deliberately blindfolded and they don't want to take it off because they're deliberately not wanting to, they're shielding themselves. They're shielding their own minds from certain information. And with the High Priestess, I feel like, again, you know what the answer is. You know what the situation is. You're just deliberately not making that decision. You're deliberately shielding that information from yourself. Does that sound complicated? I know my Aquarians get it. I know you get it. Because you guys know. You guys see the truth. Way too many cards just fell out there. Sorry, just give me 1 second, guys. It's way too many. I feel like you guys have a knowing and you know what you need to do. And you know what? With that Eight of Cups, there's something that you need to let go of and walk away from. And we don't always have, we don't know what's coming up for us in the future. We don't know what the future holds. But certainly, I feel like intuitively, a lot of you know that it's time to move on from something. It's time to move on from that past hurt and just, go forth. And you don't always have all the answers, and that's okay. Again, lots of cards wanting to fall out, but I'll just show you there. We've got the World. So this is going to be a change, movement, could be an actual physical move. But I feel like you're wanting to move towards more stability, more growth, more abundance. There may be something that you want to get involved with, like studying, like bettering yourself through course of study or learning something. Some of you may have... Yeah. Some of you may be focusing a little bit more on your pentacles, on your finances, on your career. Some of you may be thinking, you know what, I've spent way too much time thinking about this past hurtful situation, and I just want to move on to something that's going to better me, that's going to increase my stability, that's going to make me feel comfortable. And then you will attract in more offers, or the right offers. So, don't let yourself get too emotionally confused. But I do feel like there's a lot of offers coming in, or that will be coming in very soon, and you just need to take your time with choosing the right thing. Don't be afraid to sit on the fence a little bit and just relax and just make your decision in your own time. There's no need to rush. But there's still that big energy of, it's now or never. You've got to make the decision to either move on from this or be stuck on it. And I think you guys know what to do. There could also be something about needing a more balanced situation, needing a situation where something was just not very balanced. Someone was being a little bit selfish in the past, perhaps. And it's time to move on to someone who's not going to be as selfish. And those people are out there, trust me. Those people are out there. And you may find someone who is a little bit more solid, stable, a little bit more of an entrepreneur type person, or someone who is doing very well in their own career and their own business. And that's going to feel finally like a more mature connection and something that is going to be beneficial to you in the future, someone who you can grow with, someone who's going to expand you and you're going to expand them. So I feel like it's time to drop a lot of the burdens from the past. I feel like it's time to, you're still in that analytical phase, but it's going to be time to drop those burdens soon and move on to a situation that brings you a lot more passion, a lot more excitement, but also a lot more stability. It's going to feel right. It's going to feel more mature than what you've experienced in the past. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching again, and I hope to see you all in the next video.